So another question I got on DM. Hey, Dr. Islam, what is a Cologuard and what does that mean? So how many of you guys, let me know in the comments down below if you've seen the commercial for the Cologuard, the poop in the box. I've seen commercials all over the place. I know a lot of primary care providers are providing or using the Cologuard. Let me know in the comments down below if you've seen those commercials. So a Cologuard is basically a poop in a box. You poop in a box and they actually test that poop, your poop, for abnormal stool DNA. It's very interesting. And so certain things inside our colon secrete abnormal DNA. And that abnormal DNA, we need to find out what's going on. Those things could be polyps or even an ulcer, polyps or cancers. I apologize for that. Now, the good thing about the Cologuard is that it does not become positive if you have a hemorrhoid or if you have a change in your diet, versus some of the older stool testing in which that did become positive. A Cologuard does not become positive from that. It only becomes positive if for an abnormal secretion of bad DNA, or you have what's called a false positive as well, which is some of the issues that I have. So who should get a Cologuard? Here are my recommendations. If you are absolutely adamant, and I mean absolutely adamant, you will not get a colonoscopy, or you may be too sick to get a colonoscopy, maybe because of breathing problems, heart issues, or things like that, those are the individuals who should get a Cologuard. Now, the problem is, if that Cologuard comes back positive, you can't ignore that because it means something is growing inside the colon, and that does mean you're going to have a colonoscopy done. Now, if the Cologuard is negative, keep in mind it's only a good test for 3 years, meaning you can't just have a normal Cologuard and say, hey, I'm done, I'm good for the rest of my life. No, no, no. I have diagnosed people who've had cancers who had a normal Cologuard 4 or 5 years ago, but as soon everything was a-okay. Now, the best test by far is taking a look with a colonoscopy. We can see what's going on and fix it at the time of the procedure, and a normal colonoscopy gets you good for 10 years. I mean, that's fantastic. But if you're adamant you don't want a colonoscopy, the Cologuard is the next thing to do. Great question.